Hi guys! So today we're going to be doing a tattoo tour and showing you guys our tattoos and explaining them, and some of the explanations are I got it because I liked it. So get ready. Would you like to start with your first tattoo?
I would. My first tattoo was a heart with a paw print. It's on my back, so I can't really just take my shirt off.
It's insert picture over Morgan's face.
It's a heart with a paw print on it, and I got it for my dog, who sadly passed away this year. But he has a tattoo in remembrance. I got it on my 18th birthday.
My first tattoo was my wrist tattoo. It's gonna be like literally like. It is a sunflower, and it's for my friend who passed away when I was in high school, and the sunflowers are just kind of like her and I thing, and she was just kind of sunflowers to me. Some people pick different things for people that have passed, and I picked a sunflower. I got it 3 days before graduation. The newspaper, there's a picture of me going like this on the front page, and you can see my tattoo, so the whole world knew that I got a tattoo.
Unlike these two, I didn't want to wait till I was 18 to actually get my tattoo, my first tattoo. So my mom drove me to New Jersey.
Let's see your flexibility.
Flower? I just like flowers. That is my first tattoo. And also my mom got the same one. The next two I got at the same time. So I sat through getting my ankle tattooed, and then I got another one on my back. I have a tattoo on my ankle. Ta-da! It is a matching tattoo with someone who's like a mom to me. It's actually a Celtic symbol, and it's like a bigger swirl represents her, and I'm the little swirl.
I kind of have to do this at the same time because they're on top of each other. They were a year apart from each other, but they're in the same spot. I like added onto a tattoo that I had.
Does your mom know?
Yeah. My mom knows. And
okay.
Everyone that's gonna see this video knows. Dude, I'm the only person in my entire family with tattoos. I got this one. I got the words first, and then I added the flowers a year later. The words say Das Leben ist wunderschön, which is life is beautiful in German, because I stayed in Germany for like about a month, and I do know what it means, so it's not just a random foreign tattoo. About a year later, I got the flowers added on because they were pretty, and I wanted a bigger piece that I could hide.
What was my next tattoo? So I got these, I got two at the same exact time. Don't do this. I was still not of age to get the tattoos in New York. However,
no,
how do you keep pulling this off, dude? However, I went to a tattoo shop. I'm not gonna state the tattoo shop so I don't get them shut down. And he was pretty much like, if you just come with your mom's ID, you'll be fine. Please don't do this.
Mine were legal.
Pull these
mine were legal too.
So I got my Libra tattoo, which is self-explanatory. I'm a Libra. But the other one I'm not going to show because it's on my hip, maybe this big, and it's with wildflowers. Again, flowery, plantery, greenery, and there was no meaning behind that one, but
it was pretty, so she got it.
Mm-hmm. The next one is down my spine. It's a buttercup, and then the stem goes into an R, and it's for my uncle who passed away of colon cancer last year. He would always sing the Buddy Holly song, the one that's like, why don't you fill me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. He would always sing that song to me, so I get the buttercup tattoo for him. His name was Ronnie, so there's an R in the stem. And it's the only color tattoo I have, and it's the only one I'm gonna have because
I don't have any
it's for him. Neither do I.
Alright, my next tattoo has a story. I got my fingers done in college. Most of my tattoos have been done when I was 18. Like my wrists, my fingers, the words on my ribs, that was all within about 6 months of turning 18. Like, it's a sun and a moon. Kelly and I were going through midlife crisis in college.
Heavy.
It was like December. It was like before finals
I remember
week.
this because you got your nose pierced and you're like, get your nose pierced, Morgan. Get your nose pierced.
Do it, Morgan, do it! And so I called the tattoo place and I said, do you have any openings? And they were like, yeah, like we don't have anyone. You can just walk in. And then I was like, do you have a piercer? But the tattoo place that I go didn't have a piercer. And I don't think they do at all. Then I called another place that was down the road from the tattoo shop because I knew they had a piercer. So we went there first to get her nose pierced, and then we went to get my fingers tattooed, and then we got coffee.
Yes, that's right.
And then on the way home, Morgan's in the front seat. I'm driving on the Northway, going like 80 in the third lane, and all of a sudden my whole dashboard lights up. And it said no traction. And the no traction button was like right next to the cup holder. So I thought she had hit the button.
No. She was like, Morgan, what did you hit?
I thought you hit the button because it was right there. And like the whole, and I couldn't move the steering wheel, and it like wouldn't let me stop, and like everything was like locked up. So I had to like drift over and off an exit, and the exits were pretty far apart. And then I had to call my parents because my car was not working. And I had just gotten my fingers tattooed. So I hid it under the bagel that I had bought in my hand.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Mom, if you're watching this, but that was the night that I got my fingers tattooed.
Don't do that.
Next.
That's my turn?
Yes.
Not sure if I was of age for
Were you of age for any of them?
one. But this one, I went back to the same guy that did my other tattoos. Surprise, surprise, more flowers.
That's your third flower tattoo. You're up again.
Oh, it's on the back of my elbow. When I got this tattoo, this was the best tattoo shop that I've been to. And
That's where I've gotten all of mine.
But this was my last and final tattoo. Way to your teen kiddos.
We're going to mix it up a little bit and talk about our piercing mishaps and good piercings.
Yes.
So that you can try to decide what you want. But long story short about the tattoos, make sure you want it for longer than a day. Like, think about it. I thought about mine for a while before I even made the appointment. You didn't have any mishaps with piercings.
I don't have anything crazy in my ears. I just had the regular earrings. My mom took me to the mall. I want to say I was 2 or 3 because there was a bounce house place across from the piercing place. So if I didn't cry,
I don't think I cried.
we could go to the bouncy house. But my mom said I was like this. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. I got I really wanted my belly button pierced. I was on the internet this time, and Instagram.
That was the trend when we were like 16, was to have your belly button pierced.
Instagram, Twitter, and all these social medias were getting bigger.
Oh, that was like 5 years ago.
Yeah, I think I was 13, I want to say.
That was like 5, 7. That was 7 years ago.
Out of the blue, she was like, "You want your belly button pierced?"
Weren't you 16 at that point?
I was 16, and I was like, "Who are you?"
And
Are
what
you
have
sure?
you done with my mother?
I was like, "Yes, of course I do." So that's what happened. But I took it out. I don't have it anymore. The hole's closed because I was just like, "All right, time to grow up."
Piercings and tattoos were really trending for like our generation, like our age group. I don't know a single person our age that doesn't have one or the other. Everyone I know does. I don't know anyone that doesn't. Do you? I can't think of anyone.
Going into the nose piercing, I've had my nose pierced 3 separate times. So the first time I got my nose pierced, I got a hoop. And
they don't suggest that.
They don't
so
do
if
that.
you're thinking about getting your nose pierced, settle for the stud first.
The first time was when the car broke down the whole 9 yards.
I also think that was a weird piercing place.
That's what I was gonna say. He put the hoop in, and then when I was leaving, he gave me a foam. If they give you a foam,
don't do it.
A what?
Don't put it on
Like
your
a
nose.
foaming spray.
It looked like shaving gel that you put on your nose. I grew the biggest, what's it called? It's like keloid.
A pus bubble.
Mine was infected so bad to the point where I couldn't clean it, I couldn't move it. She was like popping it and like taking a skin chunk out of it like
I'm pretty sure
every day.
I stuck one finger up your nostril and then I put a needle in my other hand and I was popping it from the outside. It was not pretty.
Terrible.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm mentally preparing myself to tell this story. I got my belly button done and that was a mistake. It was the same place that she got her nose pierced the first time. And everything went smoothly, it was straight, like it was good. It was good for probably about 2 months, it was fine. But one day I like went to move it and I felt a bump. And so eventually it was so bad that I couldn't just push it out anymore. We had to actually like surgically remove it, and there's video of that.
It was literally kind of like a small cyst but on the outside
It was like
of your
a
body.
cyst.
So she surgically removed my nose, and
they
I surgically removed
my
her
belly
stomach.
button.
Yeah.
Don't do it. But I do have my cartilage on top. I have 2 up here. And then I have my 2 holes, but I did that when I was like 12.
cartilage pierce.
I was like 12.
But I think I'm gonna.
It takes
I need to make a commitment to
forever.
myself.
It takes forever
Yeah.
to heal. So I know there is a lot going on in the world, especially in the US right now, and we all live in the US. We live in New York. So obviously we're very aware of everything that's going on. Have you been signing petitions? I've been signing a whole bunch of stuff and going through. So I will link down below a great website where you can go through and sign petitions. Make sure you do read through the petitions because you want to make sure that you're signing the things that you stand for and you believe in. To also help out, I am an avid TikTok user. And on my For You page, a bunch of these small businesses owned by Black women were popping up. And I wanted to support their small business, so I ordered a couple things from 2 amazing women with 2 amazing products. And I will link their shops or their web pages to go and order things from them, and I highly recommend from both. I'm not sure if I'm going to say this correctly. From Knila Beauty, and she gives you a cute little note, and she packages everything really nice. Like, this was the packaging that I got. And
that was cool. I was like,
yeah,
I like
It's
that.
like a rainbow, and she put her whole
wow.
name on it. But I got this lip gloss from her, and because it's Pride Month, there's a little keychain with a pride flag on it. And then she gave me a little eyeshadow or highlighter. I'm not sure which one it is. Besides donating to different causes, I highly suggest supporting small businesses of people of color. We may never fully understand, but we do definitely stand with all of you.
And register to vote.
I am registered to vote.
I am registered to vote.
Comment down below, give a like, subscribe, and definitely fight for the cause.
I love that you're still recording.